Saint Nick, The Backstory by Kathy Mallery Schober. Our story begins a long time ago. A really long time ago. A really, really long time ago, around 300 AD. In Turkey. No, not the bird Turkey. The place Turkey, or at least the place that is now called Turkey. There, in Turkey, around 300 AD, there lived a really nice young boy named Nicholas, or Nick for short. Something terrible happened to good, kind Nick. Both of his parents died. Nick was very sad. He loved his parents so much, and his parents loved him. Thankfully, Nick's parents were able to leave money to help take care of him after they were gone. Nick was really grateful to have the money to take care of himself, but he wondered what else he should do with it. With such a kind and loving heart, it did not take Nick long to come up with an idea. Nick's parents had taught him about God and about how much God loved him and loved everyone. Nick also remembered that his parents had taught him that he should love others just like God loved him. So for Nick, using the money that his parents had left for him to show his love for God by also loving others was a perfect plan. Nick simply looked around to see if anyone needed his help. Well, it just so happened that there was a family that lived nearby. They had 3 daughters, and the family was very poor. Nick chose to help this family. You see, in that time and place, young ladies had to have money called a dowry to be able to pay for husbands. Otherwise, they would have to be sold away as servants. Not wanting to attract attention to himself, Nick waited until it was very late and very dark at night, and then quietly he crept over to the neighbor's home. Nick grabbed up a bag of gold coins, and then he tossed them into the girl's bedroom window. The family was so poor that the girls had to leave their boots and their stockings hanging by the fire to be able to dry them and warm them so that they could wear them again the next day. When the bag of coins came in through the window, it burst open and coins fell into the socks and into the boots. When the older daughter woke up the next morning to go get her boots and stockings, she realized she had enough money that she no longer needed to be sold as a servant. In the darkness of the next night, Nick went back to the house again and threw another bag of coins into the window. Now there was enough money to save the second daughter. The third night came, and once more Nick crept over to the neighbor's house with a bag of gold. He tossed the gold into the window. It burst open, and the coins from the sack filled the stockings and shoes remaining by the fireside. Nick turned to run home, but this time the girl's father was waiting to see who was giving money to his daughters. He was surprised to see Nick, and Nick was very surprised to see him. Nick explained to the father that he only wanted to help, and that he also wanted to remain a secret. He did not want other people to know that he was the one giving the money away. The father agreed to keep Nick's secret. Now the third daughter too had been saved. After helping his poor neighbors, Nick kept his eyes open for other people who were in need. With a heart full of God's love, and with the chest of the money that his parents had left for him, he continued to go about doing good. As Nick entered adulthood, He wanted to find new ways that he could show his love for God and for others. And so he entered the priesthood. The people that Nick served as priest could feel his love for them. They could feel his love for God. They loved Nick as well, and Nick became their bishop. Bishop Nicholas of Myra died on December 6, 343 AD. After the death of Bishop Nicholas, the stories of his love for God and his love for others just continued to spread all over the world. Bishop Nicholas became Saint Nicholas, and he is often pictured in the red and white that he wore as Bishop of Myra. Saint Nicholas is the patron saint of sailors and the patron saint of children. The story of Saint Nick is a story of love. It's a story of giving. Talk about Saint Nicholas with your family. And then this December 5th, you can join in with children all over the world. Place your boots or stockings by the fireplace or by your bedroom window. And then maybe when you wake up on December 6th, the feast day of Saint Nicholas, there might just be a special treat for you. Happy Feast of Saint Nicholas! And now you know the backstory of Saint Nick.